The universe is always speaking to us. Can you hear it? It's not coming from out there. It's coming from in here. Do you know how to hear it? Do you know how to access it? More on that in a second. Often, when I meet new people who don't know about my work, they always ask me the same kind of question. How can someone like you teach about societal ideals and spiritual laws? And then they follow that with, you are the societal ideal. So how would you be teaching about how it's not where it's at? And I kind of love it. I used to hate it because I'm like, wait, what? But now I love it. I love it so much because I get to tell the truth. I get to tell my journey, and I get to really show people and remind people that what we see is not always the truth, is not the reality. The ideal is not the real, and this is why. So for a lot of you who know my work, this will be a little recap, but for you that don't know, this is my story. When I was 7 years old, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and I was medicated for my entire childhood. From 7 to 17, I was given a drug every day at school that made me feel like a freaking weirdo. It made me feel, the message I got was, there's something different about you than the others, because this was the 80s, baby. Like, nobody had this but me at the time. There's something different about you. It might be a flaw. It might be wrong. It might be bad. I just know it's different. And it made me feel disconnected from everybody else. Even though I had a lot of friends and I was really good at a lot of stuff and involved in 1,000 activities, I still had this underriding feeling of, there's something about you though. You can't fully love yourself. You can't fully trust yourself. You can't fully own yourself. That was tough. My whole childhood, there was a lot of struggles with me trying to anchor some sort of positive self-image that I could hold on to without this other thing coming in to sidetrack me. And then in my teenage years, when I was in junior year, I think, of high school, I started modeling. And right after high school, I started traveling internationally, and I started making great money and being treated really well. And I thought, yes, this is what's going to save me from my inner wound. This is what's going to confirm to me that there's nothing wrong with me. There's actually something very right. But here was the big problem. I still felt like shit. I still battled to be what the client wanted, or this or that, always opinions, always ideals, always perfectionistic ideals in that business. And so here's the problem. I had two competing identities, one that says I'm not enough, and one that says I'm super awesome sometimes. And both of them were ego-based identification, which is most of us, by the way. So after almost 20 years in that business of having to depend on it for my security and stability, because it was my finances, came from modeling and acting, I decided I'd had enough. I decided I was tired of these insecurities and these super times of confidence and like having that waver all the time and having this instability within me, which created instability outside of me. And I was tired of sabotaging things. And I was tired of it never being enough because I didn't feel enough. And I was tired of all that stuff, negative emotion and just complete uncertainty of identity. I wanted to know my true self. I wanted to have this anchored confidence, and I wanted to know how to feel safe in this freaking world. So I dug deep and I did a lot of hard work. And about 6 years ago, I started meditating every single day. I had teachers and mentors, and I really learned to go inward and start to feel in order to heal. I didn't know what that meant yet, but that was the message my intuition kept giving me. You got to feel it to heal it, Candace. And I'd always been a super spiritual kid. I was always like reading auras and connected to things outside of me. But again, it was always kind of pushed to the side for the ideals and the perfectionism and the society stuff for that quick fix. So now it was time to honor my wisdom and to really understand its voice and understand this thing going on around me called the universe. And so I did that work. I did a lot of that work. And what happened is I started healing all those wounds from within. I started looking at what really happened to me. How do I really feel? Not how I think I should feel or what an awesome person would feel in this position or should feel, but what the heck do I feel? And really looking at all the shadows and the wounds and loving them and integrating them and doing that hard work of fixing the misinterpretations and seeing the truth. Looking at what I was believing and changing it to align with what was true about me. Not what I had been told or what I thought, but what I felt. And what happened is a lot of different things. When you start to feel it to heal it, you start finding these inner boundaries. And you start seeing that when I'm living in alignment with these boundaries, which is what feels right for me, I feel harmony. I see a lot of synchronicity. I get a lot of guidance. I feel happy. And when I start making decisions and choices and start thinking thoughts that are out of alignment with this inner truth, this inner boundary, I feel negative emotion. I feel confused. I feel chaos. I start doing things that aren't feeling good to me. I start thinking things that aren't agreed upon by the universe, and I feel like shit. And what happens is you learn real quickly after you play with that how to live in alignment with your soul. Not your ideals, not other people's opinions, not any crazy stuff out there, but your inner truth. You anchor your inner identity. And what happens after that is you start feeling and experiencing this oneness called the universe. You understand that it's something beyond you, but you have access to it within you. So this clearly has been my life path and journey and massive passion. And so because of that, I designed this 6-week course for you, Soul Lab. What is Soul Lab? It is literally a laboratory to reconnect to your soul so that you have tools and understandings and reference points to know how to get right the hell back on track with what's right for you. Living your authentic truth, not some idealized version. We're going from ideal into real. And what happens is you start enjoying all the cool ideal things after that because they don't have to define you. It's a very interesting thing. You start enjoying everything that's right for you rather than what you think should make you happy. You start being attracted to the things that are for you. So anyway, you guys, it's a 6-week course. It's videos. I've got an online workbook for you. I've got a lot of wisdom for you and expanded ideas about things for you and confirmation that the power is within you. You are awakening to your own wise guide inside, and you are your own guru, your own authority, author of your own reality. That's what I hope for you. That's what I did for you in this course. And if I would have had this when I was 15, 25, 30, life would have been a lot more rad. It would have been a lot more stable and fun. I wouldn't sabotage a lot of stuff, and I would have maybe written this for you earlier. But anyway, because I didn't have it when I needed it, I created it for you. I hope you love it. The link is below. The first 20 people who sign up also get a one-on-one coaching with me. So by the way, that is 6 weeks or 7 weeks with the coaching, basically, of coaching for the price of 2 coaching sessions. So it's kind of a sick deal. Plus, you get access to my private Facebook group, and you have email access to me 24/7. And I think that might be it. I'm not sure. So check out the link. I'm so excited to talk to so many of you. I'm so excited for you to awaken to this nonstop, super stable, inner security, outwardly happiness that you get to tap into at any moment. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.